Hey there, welcome to the weapons testing segment. In this segment we'll be testing out the Soviet 45mm M-37, the Soviet mass-produced anti-tank gun that lasted all the way to the middle of World War II. This is an early game anti-tank gun and you'll likely drag a few around with you while you try to figure out how Ostfront actually works. The gun reloads in 3.5 seconds, which is pretty quick, and it's quite quick to retarget. Packs quite a punch because it's got AP shells in it, so it's going to be your main workhorse for most light armor for the first few days of your conquest campaign. And it's also free when you play as the Soviets, so you don't have to waste a research point. We're going to test this gun against the vehicles in our armored menagerie from the early war period all the way to the late war period against the German and Soviet light, medium and heavy armor. The rules of the test are quite simple. Try to remove the crew from the vehicle in under 3 shots, or alternatively completely destroy the vehicle by an explosion or a cookoff. Before we move on, I need to discuss shell types. There are 3 shell types in Ostfront, namely AP, which is indicated by orange text in-game, that stands for armor piercing, and there are numerous permutations of armor piercing shells found throughout the game. We have heat rounds, indicated by a purple color. They are guaranteed to penetrate armor, but they are slow and highly inaccurate. And lastly, we have HE, which stands for highly explosive, indicated by red text. They are primarily used to support infantry, take out soft targets and light armor. Now you're going to run into 3 types of AP rounds in Ostfront. I'm going to talk about them broadly. When you see a C, that means capped. That means that the AP shell can hit sloped armor. The cap consolidates the kinetic energy into the armor shell. If you see BC, that stands for ballistic cap. That means that the armor piercing round is aerodynamic and is very fast. And if you see HE associated with your AP, that means that the shell penetrates and explodes on the inside of the vehicle. Now a word on distances. This test will be conducted at approximately 100 meters for all shots. The further away the target, the bigger the damage drop-off, the less armor pen you're going to get. The green text around your reticle implies that the shot will penetrate at X number of millimeters, while the red indicates your shell will not penetrate the target. Also, disclaimer, I'm using a mod for 100% accuracy so that no time is wasted between shots, but the 45mm is pretty accurate and not far off from what you see in the video. Lastly, for convenience, I've barcoded the amount of frontal armor the vehicle you see on the screen has. Those bars are 20mm each and truncated up. For example, the Stug has 50mm of armor, and so it's got 3 bars. The armor on the sides tends to drop off, so you can kind of approximate accordingly what you can expect on the side armor. Now we're going to do the first part of the test. We're going to attack the frontal armor, which is usually the strongest. The SDK 222A.A. 2 shots. Pass. BA-20. Three shots. Pass. The Panzer KP-1 AB. 2 shots. Pass. The Soviet T-26. 2 shots. Pass. The Panzer KP-2 AC. 2 shots. Pass. The Soviet T-60. 1 shot. Pass. Panzer KP-3 AH. 3 shots. Pass. The Soviet T-50. 1 shot. Pass. The Soviet T-35. 3 shots. Pass. The Soviet T-38. 3 shots. Pass. The Panzer KP3 AF2. Fail. The Stug 3 AA. 3 shots. Pass. The Soviet T-34. Fail. The Su-100Y. Fail. The KV-1. Fail. The KV-2. Fail. Tiger 1. Just kidding. The Matilda. Fail. Tiger 1. Fail. The Tiger 2 AB. Fail. So you can see that the 45 can handle pretty much most light and medium armor in the early war period, and it should last you the first 2 to 4 days in your conquest campaign, provided you give it a bit of support. Another tip: if you see something coming at you and you don't know what it is, it's best to take out the treads to stop it in its tracks and then figure out what to do with it later. I'll normally aim for the turret or the gun. Failing that, I'll try to take out the crew, and then I'll salvage the vehicle after the match. Now for the final test, where we attack the vehicles from the side where the armor is the weakest. The SDK 222A.A. Pass. BA-20. Pass. The Panzer KP-1 AB. Pass. The Soviet T-26. Pass. The Panzer KP-2 AC. Pass. The Soviet T-60. Pass. The Panzer KP-3 AH. Pass. The Soviet T-50. Pass. The Soviet T-35. Pass. The Soviet T-38. Pass. The Panzer KP-3 AF2. Pass. The Stug 3 AA. Pass. The Soviet T-34. Pass. The Su-100Y. Fail. The KV-1. Fail. The KV-2. Fail. Tiger 1. Fail. The Tiger 2 AB. Fail. So as you can see, from the side, the 45 can be quite devastating to light and medium armor, but for heavier armor, at best you can probably detread the vehicle or take out its turret and decide what to do thereafter. The only thing better than a 45 early game is two 45s. They refire quick, they've got enough AP to handle pretty much anything the AI is going to throw at you in Conquest from day 1 to day 3 or 4. At day 3 or 4 you want to start investing in heavier 76 anti-tank guns to take out anything heavier that the enemy starts to throw at you. I hope you learned something today. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you thought the video was shit, give it a like and the channel a subscribe. And keep us both guessing. I hope to do another one soon. Until then, cheers.